Grate a bar of soap into a Coca-Cola bottle. This combo is a real hit. A brilliant mixture that few have heard of and even fewer have tried. Soap, thanks to its fats and alkaline compounds, has strong cleaning power. Start by grating an ordinary bar of soap. It takes a moment, but the results are worth it. Add about 17 ounces of Coca-Cola to the soap shavings. Yes, Coke. It contains phosphoric and carbonic acids that handle stubborn problems well. Add a bit of water to this mix and heat everything over medium heat, stirring until fully combined. In a separate glass, prepare a solution of water with salt. Salt acts here as a stabilizer and natural booster. It helps bind the ingredients and adds surprising properties to the mixture. When the base in the pan has melted, add the salty solution and mix thoroughly. Cook until the mixture thickens. Now pour it into small plastic containers. Wait for it to set. When it's ready, it will change color. Use it to clean burnt pans. See how easily you can get rid of burns with this homemade trick. Just take a bit of the soap and wash the burnt spots. It only took me a moment and the pan looked like new. No scrubbing or using a steel wool pad.
Don't throw away eggshells. You'll be surprised how useful they can be. A rich source of calcium and other minerals. Place them in a blender and add a liter of hot water. The temperature is important, and I'll explain why in a moment. Blend everything until the shells are finely crushed. Now, grate a bar of soap using a coarse grater. You can use any type of soap. Add the grated soap to the mixture in the blender. The hot water will help dissolve the soap, creating a smooth consistency. Blend everything again. Next, add 1½ tablespoons of sugar. Sugar acts as a gentle abrasive. Also, add 1½ tablespoons of baking soda, which has cleaning and degreasing properties, thoroughly until you get a ready-to-use paste. Pour the mixture into plastic containers and let it cool and solidify. Once set, apply a small amount of the paste to a sponge and test it on a burnt pot. Thanks to the abrasive properties of the eggshells, the paste effectively removes burns and stains. As you can see, the pot looks as good as new. These simple eggshells can become the secret to a perfectly clean kitchen. Try it out. Pour 3 limes with Coca-Cola. Prepare a bowl and pour in a whole bottle of Coca-Cola. The phosphoric acid in Coca-Cola helps dissolve dirt and grease. Then cut the lime in half and squeeze the juice into the bowl, which has antibacterial properties and removes unpleasant odors. Add 1 tablespoon of baking soda, which neutralizes acids and helps fight stubborn residues. Next, add 1 tablespoon of salt. The salt crystals act as a gentle abrasive to help remove tough stains. Finally, add 2 tablespoons of any dish soap, which further breaks down grease and enhances the effectiveness of the mixture. Stir everything to combine the ingredients. Pour the mixture into a plastic bottle using a funnel. This is a great way to clean burnt pots and other cookware. Thanks to this mixture, washing has become much easier. It cuts cleaning time in half. In my family, no one uses regular dish soap anymore. No more messy stovetops. My grandmother shared a secret trick with me that keeps my pots from boiling over. This simple method prevents water from boiling over while cooking. Imagine never having to worry about a dirty stove or overflowing pots again. You can prevent this by rubbing the top of the pot with 2 common kitchen items. This easy technique creates a barrier that stops water and other substances from spilling over the sides of the pot. This way, your kitchen stays clean, and you can focus on other tasks. Whether you're cooking pasta, potatoes, or rice, this solution is both practical and economical, as it uses products you likely already have in your kitchen. Just before placing the pot on the stove, smear a small amount of fat, such as butter and oil, on its upper edge. Try this trick and see how much easier it can make your life. You'll never have to clean a burnt stove or keep an eye on the pot as if it were your precious treasure. Surprise your friends with this knowledge and enjoy stress-free cooking every day. Place a colander on the pan. When you find out why, you'll immediately love this idea. It helps, and it really works. Almost everyone has a metal colander in the kitchen, also known as a strainer. A colander is a kind of larger sieve. It can be in the form of a pot. However, a colander with handles is more commonly used. You use it to drain dishes, such as pasta. It's also used for washing fruits and vegetables, especially the smaller ones. Few people use it for frying. And it's precisely because of it that frying is much better. I can't imagine a kitchen without this utensil, especially when I want to fry previously frozen products. For example, frozen fish. There are several methods recommended by chefs for this. The first method is to wipe the pan with vinegar before frying. Pour a little vinegar into the pan and wipe it with a paper towel. Then pour in and heat the fat. The second method is to add a pinch of salt to the fat while frying. Another trick is to fry the dish, whether it's meat or fish, with slices of raw potato. And if you forget to rub the pan with vinegar, don't have potatoes, and forget about salt, then use a colander. Why all this? These are ways to prevent fat from splattering during frying. If there's even a bit of water left in the fish, the fat will splatter all over. Instead of a lid, use a colander. The steam will escape freely, the dish will continue to fry, and your kitchen will remain clean. Line a pan with aluminum foil. When I first heard about this trick, I couldn't believe it actually worked. But it has saved me both time and money. Start by covering the entire bottom and sides of the pan with foil to create a protective layer. Then, take a few small pieces of foil, shape them into balls about the size of a walnut, and place them in the pan. Fill the pan with water, cover it with a lid, and bring it to a boil. Now gather your tarnished cutlery with stubborn stains and water spots and drop them into the boiling water. Next, take a dishwasher tablet and only use its liquid part. Add a little vinegar, which helps dissolve buildup and has antibacterial properties. Then, add 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of baking soda to enhance the cleaning process and remove tough stains. Let everything boil for about 10 minutes so the ingredients can work their magic. Afterward, pour the water out and rinse the cutlery thoroughly under running water. Finally, dry them with a clean cloth, and that's it. Your cutlery will shine like new, completely free of stains, residue, and water spots. Throw eggshells onto a baking tray. You'll be surprised at what you can do with them. Eggshells are a great source of calcium and other minerals that can be used in many ways. Place them in the oven and heat for 5 minutes. This makes them more brittle and easier to grind. Now, transfer the toasted eggshells to a blender. Add 1 tablespoon of salt, which acts as a natural cleaner. Then, add 1 tablespoon of laundry detergent, which helps break down stubborn stains. Blend everything until the eggshells turn into a fine powder. Your homemade cleaning mix is ready. Now, test it on burnt pots and pans. Sprinkle the powder on the scorched areas, scrub, and rinse. Wipe dry and see the difference. Tough stains and burns disappear without scratching the surface. Your pan looks like new, and cleaning has never been easier. Try this method and forget about expensive chemical cleaners.